Hi, this is April, Holistic Horseworks, and a lot of you are saying that you don't have time to do the yoga or it's too hard. So if you break it up into smaller bits, it'll be easier for you. When you feed the horse, do the carrot stretch then. Okay, and that way the horse is not looking all over when you're trying to do the leg circles. So if you're doing this every time you see and feed the horse, okay, and he comes all the way back, the goal is his own stifle. And you want a long piece of carrot so that he holds the stretch. Holding that stretch is what's really important for opening the other side of the body, okay? He's very polite, but I don't want him to have the whole carrot yet, okay? So we're gonna go to the other side and we're gonna see if he has as much stretch, because this is gonna tell you if one side of his body is tighter. You're okay. I know you're starving, yeah. Yeah, I know, but we want a long piece of carrot, okay? So to me, that's really good. If your horse can't reach that far, will you hold his head just a little bit? I'll be behind him and I'll just kind of tap on this side and have him for a carrot and tap on this side and just have him go left and right with a little thing, and then that way you don't have to walk around. Only if it's safe to stand behind your horse. But your goal is really back here. It's going to open the other side of the neck, okay? So if you do that when you're not trying to do the leg circles, you won't have a horse that's wobbling all around you. There's a tail pull exercise that you can do when they're eating as well if they're safe. So your next ones are going to be your leg circles, okay? See how he's looking for the treat now? This is why sometimes you don't want to do the carrot stretch at the same time you're doing the other parts of the yoga. Okay, knee up and around, nice and slow. I'm just trying to circle this knee. You're so cute. Up and around, nice and slow, spiraling in. Until the knee can cross the other knee. If he needs a break, I'll go here, okay? Until he can cross and go over. And then when I do the other side, okay, hoof to elbow, so you're not bending the joint. How far forward and up can they come? And nice and slow. And right shoulder's tighter, so I might want to take a little longer. Nice and slow. It's all right, buddy. Nice and slow. Okay, I'm not doing a big circle. Just up and over. If your horse can't cross his front legs on the ground easily, he can't go around barrels, he can't jump well, he can't do corners. Okay? So that's the front leg circles. Then we go all the way back to the tail, only if it's safe to do so with your horse. Okay, I'm going to wrap my hand around the base of the tail so I'm not having to squeeze. You want to come down the same angle with the tail. So I'm going to give him about 5 pounds of pressure until he pulls on me, which he is. Then I want him to open his hind legs. Just gently pulling a little side to side. I want his groin to be more open when he pulls on me. Oh, there we go, buddy. Perfect. Nope. If they're dancing around, just go with them. There we go. Okay. I want the hip, the hock, and the hoof all in alignment with him digging in with his toes before I go to lean all my weight. It's really stretching out the lower back, the psoas, the lumbar, and it's teaching him to dig in and engage with his hind end again. This should be a minimum of 2 minutes. If he's moving around, it's just too much. You want to let go really slow. All the nerves are going. Tuk, 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 tuk. So the angle of this is really important because it's like an inversion spine for an inversion table for horses, where it's tractioning the lower part of the back. And your psoas muscle here is what picks up your stifles, okay? So then we're going to go one hand straight out from the tail. A little scratchy, scratchy. You just want to see just a little lift and hold. Okay? It's all right, buddy. So I'm going to scratch and push forward till I see this expand. Okay, and hold. This can be hard for some horses in the beginning, so don't just come in and dig in there and they go, ooh. Okay, when I'm holding, I'm seeing flat spots and round spots. So the flat spots are muscles in spasm that are tightening your back, not giving you full motion of your rib cage. So the longer you hold it, the more he's stretching himself out. And you can do all these exercises with the horse that's stall bound on rehabilitation as well. Okay, rounding them up. This is one of our exercises to get horses out of colic as well, because you're lifting large and small intestine and any blockages, and they might pass some gas. So after I bring this all the way up, okay, a healthy spine should be able to go round in the other direction. Then your last one is your belly lift. So you freed up the front end, you freed up the hind end. If they can't do the butt tucks, then their pelvis is not in alignment. Okay, we teach you how to do that in my home study program. Then the spine and the ribs actually have somewhere to go. Okay? And that's a better back to hold your saddle and rider. And when the ribs are soft and can move, they can actually yield to leg aids. So this is how to keep your horse healthy, sound, and rideable through their 30s.